Exposing an online trafficking ring. Vinted.com. This is a website where you can buy shit, correct? Like, what is on Vinted.com, bro? Like, it's clothing. How do I. Where okay. Preferencing. That this is just a question, not that I'm interested in. But where are the kids? Yeah, gotta sit up. Viewer discretion advised.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay, let me ask you. Have you ever shopped for used clothes with your life on the line? Like, bro, what is this fucking spooky ass voice, bro? Like, damn. Just tell me the things.
If I sat you in front of a computer and asked you to find a human and purchase them, do you think you could do it?
It depends on how much money I get. Because I don't think I have the funds to purchase a human. I feel like if I could, but I'd fail a lot at first and not really know how to do anything. Because why the fuck would I? I mean, possibly. I feel like if you gave me a shit ton of money, I probably could.
There's no time constraint. Now, if I were to ask you
No,
that
wait, no time constraint? Well, I mean, probably.
again, but eliminate you from accessing the dark web.
Fuck! Okay, then probably not. I was about to say, like, I know Tor exists.
Or any sort of criminal organization, do you still think you could do it?
Just look up child for purchase on Bing, bro. Trust you'll find it there.
You see, a lot of people assume that human trafficking is something that is hard to find, despite it being a huge problem in today's world. But that's not the case. In fact, this hypothetical scenario would probably be easier for you if you didn't access the dark web. And let me show you what I mean. Old teddy bear. Why is this thing $8,000? F, 48 kilograms, 12 years, quiet, tight.
In Florida, we have the death penalty for pedophiles. By the way, I'm just saying, like, one of the very good things that came out of our current governmental situation.
Doesn't fight back.
I'm contemplating watching those now. Yeah, viewer discretion advised, bro. This is like, bro, very rarely does that ever, like, actually matter to me. Damn.
So, you're probably asking yourself, how did I get myself into this? Well, it all started on an app.
Yo, hold up. Bro, investigate the vintage sellers in general. Like, what if I just search price? Fuck that. Just in general. Price, like, minimum $7,000, bro. Very good mirror. Chanel. What the fuck is this? Okay, I don't think this is. I don't think this is a child. I think this is just fucking bullshit, bro.
Called Vinted.
Chapter 1. This is like a 30-minute video, by the way. I don't know why it needs chapters. So, bro, you see that shit?
Certain that you've bought something online before, whether it be food
Nope, never.
or just some unnecessary item you thought you needed. In today's world,
Did this thing just flash furry paws?
or just some unnecessary.
What? Is this what shows up when you search Amazon Basics, bro? What the fuck? Why did you choose this specifically?
Item you thought you needed. In today's world, online shopping pretty much dominates the market, and you can find pretty much anything you're looking for. And I mean anything. Take me, for example.
I bought a dildo last week. It's been working great, but inside the dildo I found 3 grams of fentanyl. Every time I say fentanyl, I have to make sure I didn't misspeak.
I need some spy cameras for a video I'm making where I go undercover, and since I hate spending money and buying anything brand new, my immediate reaction is to look on Facebook Marketplace. However, for
Yo, bro, whenever I look at Craigslist, I deadass feel like I'm gonna get just like, I don't know, bro. Craigslist, like, bro, shit I don't trust. I trust eBay because you can see the obvious scams on eBay, bro. Like, bro, I don't trust Facebook Marketplace. I don't trust Craigslist, and now I really don't fucking trust Vinted, bro.
once, Facebook did not have what I was looking for, but throughout my scrolling on Marketplace, there was an ad that caught my attention. Vinted is a platform much like
Yo, did he just realize this was happening? By the way, like, when did this video come out? 2 weeks ago.
Facebook Marketplace. It's just people selling their used items. But instead of meeting up with someone like you would on Facebook, Vinted relies on people shipping their items out, meaning there is a massive market, and it's not local like Facebook.
So it's just eBay. So it's eBay.
This seemed like the perfect app to find my spy camera on. So
Yeah, but what's wrong? Why is it not just eBay then?
I made the unfortunate mistake of downloading it.
What the fuck would you download it? Go on the fucking app,
Looking
like,
for
web.
my spy cameras, I kinda got distracted and started looking for a birthday present for my little sister who's turning 7 soon. And the thing about my sister is that she loves plushies. In fact, I remember my mom got mad Christmas shopping for her because everything she wrote down on her Christmas list was nothing but stuffed animals. So I thought this could be the perfect gift.
Yo,
I mean,
you got your little ass. You got your 7-year-old cousin a used plushie, bro. Is you got why? You bought them a used plushie? You can't drop like the $30 on like a shitty little new plushie. Like you have to use a shitty little old plushie. Like damn.
yeah, it's basic, but does it really matter if it's what she likes?
Yeah.
However, I would never get the chance of buying a plushie, let alone
That fentanyl in the dildo really started kicking in around this time, and I was feeling a little bit off my rocker.
my spy camera. Because I came across a pretty strange listing.
Yo, 3 grams of fentanyl. Okay, bro, I can't ever not think I'm saying it wrong. 3 grams of fentanyl is like fucking pure annihilation, bro. Like 3 grams of fentanyl is like unimaginably destructive. I don't know why I'm so upset.
So, what exactly are we looking at here? Why are these coins listed at $9,000 and listed under kids, soft toys, and stuffed animals? When it's clearly not soft, let alone a stuffed animal. And why is it listed as size 12? Well, like any other normal person, I scrolled down to read more about this listing out of pure curiosity.
Color apricot pink.
And it became very clear as to what this listing truly was. 12, obedient, shy. This description is describing a child. The reason it's listed as kids, soft toys, and stuffed animals is because it's literally a kid. And the size has nothing to do with the coins.
Well, no shit.
It's their age. And that $9,000 is serious, because there is a child behind that price. Wanting to know more, I messaged the account that published this list.
I am very interested in these coins. Motherfucker actually just a fucking coin collector actually just buys a child accidentally. Like somebody actually wanted the coins.
But was met with no response. And they had plenty of time to respond to me. Or worse, other people. When I found
This is
this
bad customer relations, motherfucker.
listing, it was 33 minutes fresh and then got taken down 30 minutes later.
Oh, so these are probably like. I guess you probably can't search by newest, can you? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stop looking, bro. I don't want to, cause watch me be all like, haha, look at this, and then there's actually just a fucking child. So yeah, let me stop, bro.
So it seems like Vinted knows this is a problem if they're taking down listings like this, even if it is an hour after it was originally published. But it makes you question how much of a problem this is. I mean, this could very well be a one-off thing that happened to slip through the cracks. And as much as I would like to say that, and end this video here, this problem is nowhere close to being a one-off thing. And it is a huge problem Vinted deals with. So how big of a problem is this on Vinted based on what you've seen?
So basically, uh, what I personally saw was on the US servers. I had seen posts from different accounts, and the listings went back um, as far as like 2 months ago, 6 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. They were all very different. And after I
Okay, so it's not immediately just taking them down. Then it is like a running problem with some of these.
posted my video, multiple people were commenting from places like Germany and
How do you
France.
ship a child? Though, isn't there like actually measures to make sure you don't ship humans because that was a problem like 50 fucking years ago? How do you what? Like, let's say somebody purchases the child. What the fuck you finna do? Like,
And the UK and showing me listings from their local areas. So I would say, it's not just Europe, it's not just North America. I would say it's a global issue, and the age range for the listings seem to be from anywhere from like a toddler to a teenager.
These listings go back like 2 or 6 weeks. Do you think like Vinted has been cracking down on this more, like the more attention this has been getting?
So interestingly enough, when I Googled this, I found out that Vinted had had allegations of trafficking listings going on since last year. It's just um, recently, or I would say honestly, after these social media posts have gone viral, that they have seriously started cracking down on taking these listings off their platform. I don't think that they were working so hard on doing that prior to the videos going viral, as yes, they were months old, some of the listings.
Do you think that there's like actually any children behind these listings?
Um,
I don't think there really can be for the majority of them. I think they're baiting. I think they're baiting. I think they're like literally just going to scam your ass if you purchase this bullshit. Either that or they'll actually send you the item. They'll actually just send you the fucking coins. Like there's not. I'm gonna say it. It's not that easy to kidnap and sell a child. Hot take. I fucking know. But like, I just don't think that's super feasible, right? Maybe it's just like fucking wishful thinking, but like, there can't be that many actual children involved. I'm sure there's some, but like,
I'm not gonna lie, when I went through how many listings there were, not like the new ones, but like the fact that they I honestly, yeah, I think that the fact that there could be a child or a group of kids or a system set up that the general public doesn't know about, but that these are children off of, I think definitely needs to be investigated. I also did read some legal terminologies that like brands put out when they make public statements, and I think something really important is that if Vinted did find anything weird on their platform and they sent it off to the authorities for a proper investigation, they basically don't legally have an obligation to say, hey, we found anything related to trafficking on our platform. They said that they did an investigation and they didn't find anything linking that to their platform, but legally, if they have found anything strange, for example, and sent it off, they don't have to say that they found anything linking to, you know, trafficking. These videos going around exposing the Vinted listings are a huge PR nightmare for them. It's a scandal they absolutely don't want, so they're
Did anybody know about them to begin with, though? It's like, who? Clearly, there's a lot of listings, but it's like, who is using this? Is my question. Like, genuinely, who's trying to? I gotta sell some used things, bro. And thinking, yeah, I'm not going on Facebook Marketplace. I'm not going on eBay. I'm going on Vinted. Like, what? What the fuck kind of psychopath are you? Just
minimize
trying to be
damage
fucking
by
different.
turning the comments off and huge minimize damage by turning the comments off and just making one vague statement saying, we did a thorough investigation and we didn't find anything, and the proper authorities have been contacted.
We've investigated ourselves and found nothing wrong.
Basically. The reason I even got Vinted was because of how heavily it had been advertised and marketed towards me. After I downloaded the app, I went on TikTok and I saw even more ads. So that's really how I even got Vinted.
Editing mistake. No, but dead ass though. You're the one. You're the people they're advertising to. Who the fuck sees an ad for something and just downloads it? Like, genuinely, how old is this person? I wonder. Like, cause you're probably thinking like they're fucking like 20 something because they used. Now my fucking like damn near like fucking 50 something year old motherfucker relative. Shit. They use TikTok, right? So it's like, how old are you that you're just like, bro? If I download an app, it's because I need the app, not because it was advertised to me. Advertising is you're the one that comes to my head. If I need something, you're the one that pops into my head. But I'm never not going to look at eBay first. And very rarely am I not gonna find the bullshit I need on eBay or Amazon or just some other shit. Like, bro, who is downloading Vinted? I wonder what the average age demographic of Vinted is, actually.
They are really big on social media advertising and marketing, so I think it really hurt them.
Do you think that this problem is real or just a conspiracy?
I think that this is a real problem. I don't know about how valid each and every listing is. I know there are some trolls out there, but I definitely think that this is a real issue that too many people write off and ignore. Trafficking is still more prevalent than ever and happening every day, online, in real life, on different platforms. And I think we're sold a big lie that, oh, it's on the dark, spooky web, but a lot of it happens on the surface. A lot of it happens on the plain internet.
Editing or spelling grammatical mistake.
You know, it's not hard to find. So I think trafficking, whether online, in real life, invented, or whatever, is a big issue that we do need to address globally.
Knowing what people are posting these listings under, I decided to filter my search to see what would pop up, and the findings are disturbing to say the least. On screen are all of the listings I came across that seem to have some form of human trafficking behind it. White, black, Mexican, Asian, well-behaved
All of them? All of them?
boys and girls. Great condition, like new, brown skin, brown eyes, small.
Did I just go past some without even like noticing them then? I don't know why I was just like,
Chill, fun, relaxed, and tall. Green eyes isn't picky, F. In all, I found a total of 12 listings that involved some form of trafficking.
the fuck is that a can of beans? How is this Old Navy? Nah, is this an Old Navy can of beans, motherfucker? What are you like? Motherfucker didn't even try to make it look like. What the fuck is this?
But things get
Wait, there's some for under $100. What the? Why is this one 5? Bro, I just skipped over. Bro, I might have gone over like hundreds of them at that point. What the fuck?
really disturbing when I tell you how long it took me to find all of these. I'll even let you take a guess.
I found 0 in like probably a combined time of 3 minutes. So I'm gonna guess 2 hours.
If your answer was 6 hours total,
Okay, bit more than I thought.
you would be correct.
Yo, you was a fucking loser. You are a fucking loser if you spend this much time of your life looking for the like how much of a bro? Like how much bro, you are this is what you spent, not you, the guy, not like that motherfucker. But like anybody attempting to purchase, you're just fucking looking around at random bullshit on this website. Like, bro, what 6 hours of that?
Isn't long at all. But what I found super strange is that a lot of these listings would stay up for a pretty long time before they got taken down. I mean, the listing that started all of this was up for over an hour going unnoticed. But it's a problem because they make it so easy for it to happen on their platform. When you have an entire section dedicated to kids and allow for sizes to be just straight numbers paired with a terrible moderation system, you're almost asking for this to be a problem. Human trafficking is one of the biggest industries in the world, and it's pretty much everywhere. But I find it so surprising that an average person like me can access it so easily through an app that you would expect it to be safe from.
Bro, who's the fucking like non-ethical Mr. Beast clone, bro? I bought 10,000 children from the dark web and we're gonna make them fight to be released back to their families.
I mean, the last thing I'm expecting is for predators to be on a shopping app looking for children. And this is a question that I'm curious to answer. Are predators really on this app? Well, in order to answer this question, I decided to make my own listing. And while I made my listing
You know, not where I would have gone with that, but I guess so, bro.
very, very
Do you have
vague,
an interesting smiley?
it didn't go out of my way to describe a child in depth, you need to understand that predators seeking this out don't need that. Predators are smart enough to put together that this listing has other intentions
Nigga said predators and smart in the same sentence, bro. Wrap it the fuck up.
behind it. Now, when I was running this experiment, it was like 2 in the morning, and I honestly did not expect to get any messages about it. But literally within 1 minute of my listing being live,
Yo, is there motherfuckers that just watch this shit? Like fucking stock prices? Or like crypto prices, rather? Like, are there people that just have this open on a separate monitor while playing, like, what's a pedophile ass game, bro? Blue Archive. Yeah, there you go.
I started getting messages.
I'm interested. Why the adorable red panda is worth so much?
Why do you think?
'Cause that's how much you want to charge to let someone have their way with your favorite toy.
Yo, what is this? What is this voice? What is this? What is the your favorite toy? Like, I get you're trying to like portray them as disgusting, like fucking less than human creatures, which you know they are. But like, what is this? What is this? I really wanted that red panda. Like, why'd you make them start talking in slow motion, bro? They're they're fucking predators, not sped.
Is this a child?
Okay, I mean, chai tea, but still.
Hello?
Hello there.
It's about 6,000.
It's a pretty cool plush.
Does it cook food? I buy it for 6,000.
Didn't it say it was 8?
It was all that.
I'm interested.
Do you know what in specific you're interested in?
What do you have?
What do you think?
A very good 8?
Yo, I don't
Forgot the fucking recording. Started fucking screen recording. He didn't even edit out like the fact that he started screen recording.
even think.
I'll do 5. Yo, hold up. What are these DMs?
Yo, I
Hello, is this still available? Is this a child? I'll do 550. Was it saying? Is it more of a tighter toy? Yo, kid 23. Yeah, bro. Okay, end it. 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 What does this say? Yo, this would be harrowing to wake up to, bro. What would I receive for that amount? Yeah, okay, end it, bro. End it.
don't even think. How long has it been? This listing has been up for 7 minutes. It hasn't even been 10 minutes.
Oh shit. I mean, yeah, sure.
Mind you, it's 2 in the morning. We already have
Is that? I thought that was the recording time.
210 views,
I don't know why.
9 favorites, and 9 people have hit me up.
9
so
favorites,
far.
bro.
10.
What is that? Hold up. What did I say? What the fuck is this?
There are so many predators on this app. There we go, 10.
38 got pulled over twice, had to go and switch plates. Like, bro. I'm just saying, if the FBI or whatever fucking department that runs the sting operations on like Discord and shit ever wants to branch out, y'all could move to this. Y'all could catch some real freaks, motherfucker. Because there's not a, again, like, is there a return? What is the return policy on this? Like, if they got the thing, are they able to return it? Because, like, what if I just actually send them the panda, though? Trust and Safety Help Center. If your item doesn't revive, if your item images are not as described, you have 2 days to submit a claim. So they could just scam y'all motherfuckers. Like, why don't you just... I feel like you could... I'm not endorsing this. I'm not saying this is a good idea. I'm not saying you should do this. I'm not saying anything. It's not financial advice or whatever, but... Could you not make a bag off of these motherfuckers just sending them the thing that was actually, like, described?
11. This dude's lowballing me.
Yo, it's a whole ass fucking person, bro. Motherfucker can't even, like, damn, broke ass.
Like, oh my
Why
god.
that specific amount, bro? Fucking everything in your bank account for this bullshit.
This is
Damn.
more of a tighter toy.
End it. It's like anytime, bro, I don't remember who said this, but if you're ever thinking about, like, bad intentions or self-harm, are you really gonna go out? Are you really gonna go out before this motherfucker? Really? You really gonna go out before him? You're gonna die before they are. You're okay with that? Just saying, just think about it, you know?
I was shocked by how many people messaged my account. I mean, at this time
Why
of
did
night,
you censor it now? It wasn't censored
my
before.
listing eventually got taken down by Vinted after being up for around 30 minutes, and my account got locked.
Yo, I wonder, do they, like, actually send the FBI, like, do they actually contact the authorities, or are they just like, nah, we're just gonna ban the account?
However, this should have never been allowed to happen in the first place.
Yeah, because I'm assuming it's not a real human that does it. Why doesn't the moderation happen before you post the listing, is my question.
Because before you even publish an item to the platform, Vinted has a review process that checks to see if your listing is breaking any violation.
I wonder if it's just, like, is the item a sex toy? Like, is there pornographic content in this listing, or, like, hold on. If I want to buy, like, a dildo, bro. Yeah, okay, I'm assuming it's just checking if it's, like, pornographic or something.
Of their selling terms. And just so you understand why this should have never happened, let's get familiar with a few of their basic rules. Add a title and detailed description of your item. Insert a competitive price for your item. The maximum item value allowed on their platform is
Well,
$1,000.
how is there shit over $1,000 then? What the fuck? No, why does it even allow you to ask for more money than that?
With this information, it's not hard to see why my listing should have never gotten through the review process in the first place. For one, my listing did not have a detailed description in the slightest, and I did not price my item competitively. In fact, I priced it at $6,300, which is way above the maximum price an item can be valued at. I mean, according to Vinted. And the reason this is so important is because if listings like mine were taken seriously upon first reviews, a lot of listings that are genuinely related to trafficking would not make it onto the platform. But I guess
Xbox,
it's
bro.
better late than never. Throughout the time of my listing being up, I had a total of around 13 people message me, with a majority having ill intent. Keep in mind that my listing was up for around 30 minutes, at the least convenient time of night. And it shocked me how many predators are on this platform. With that in mind, even if these trafficking listings are scams or just flat out fake, the predator problem on this platform is an entity within itself. I mean, I have literally found items that have nothing to do with trafficking, but instead look to trade illegal content, meaning there is a whole separate ring of degenerates on
Oh, that's why it was okay. That's why it was this. That's why that was thrown off. I thought it was like that makes more sense than like My Little Pony, bro. Yeah,
this
okay. Of course,
platform
the
that I
My
could
Little
dive
Pony freaks would be
into.
on that bullshit.
As I've said many times, it's clear that this is a massive problem on Vinted, and Vinted knows it is. But I still have some questions. Is there actually anything behind these listings? Because, for one, if someone were to purchase one of these listings, there are a ton of logistical nightmares that come with this. For instance, you can't exactly ship a child through the US postal system without getting caught, and apps like Vinted use common carriers like that.
I said this. I literally said this.
Not to mention, if you were to purchase through the app, that would be a logged transaction and would be
El Paso.
very easy to trace back to the traffickers. After all, traffickers are very careful people, and selling children through Vinted would not end well for them. So, with that in mind, it makes me question if there are real kids behind this, or if most of these posts are just scams. And to figure out if this is real, instead of being the seller, I'm gonna have to pose as the buyer this time. Throughout this investigation into Vinted, we've seen how important it is for online platforms to take user safety seriously, especially when children are involved. When I investigated Roblox a few months back, many of these same
Yeah, bro. I don't think we needed anybody to tell us that Roblox had some bullshit going on.
concerns came up. Different platform, different audience, but a common theme. Too many online communities treat safety as something to improve later instead of something to build from the start. That's why I'm proud to be partnering with Leduvo. Leduvo is an up-and-coming
Yeah, okay. Tell me what this.
user-generated gaming platform.
So it's supposed to be it's a Roblox clone. In fact, here, let me go look it up, bro. Let's go look up Leduvo, bro. That's like that's a horrible fucking name. Oh, it's literally Roblox. Oh, it's literally just Roblox. It's just it is just Roblox. Okay. Save Kevin Leminionabi. Horse. I think it's it is just one. It is just Roblox. Two. I wouldn't personally put the player count on here. Like maybe, yeah, I would not personally put the player count on here, considering how. I think something like this would totally work though, if like think about when TikTok was getting banned, right? Like, and people were moving to fucking Red Note or whatever the fuck the Chinese app was called, right? That would work, where the original thing is gone, so people are scattering to look for the best alternative. If you can be the best alternative there, you've got a instant like excessive audience, right? But with this, it's like Roblox still fucking exists and nobody. and its main audience is kids who aren't going to look for something safer because they don't fucking care. Undercover. Open your eyes. Why does he keep putting this shit like it's some fucking ARG horror? Like, bro, just expose the pedophile ring, bro. Just expose the pedophile ring, bro. That's all we came here to see.
Hi, I'm interested. Do you have session to talk further?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's this?
That's my session code.
I forgot about session, bro. Low key, fuck, bro. I forgot about session. Session is it's Telegram again. It's Telegram again. It's Telegram again. It's Telegram again. It's just Telegram. The decentralized private messaging app. Because when you have that, you'll totally be using it to do this shit. You'll totally be using it for casual business. No phone numbers. Like, bro. No track. Like, bro. It's Telegram again. It's just Telegram again. And I don't know why. What is the. Hold on. You do apparently have to download it. Yeah, I'm good, bro. Yo, if you say you have Telegram session or WhatsApp and you're over the age of like fucking 20, I just can't. I just can't, bro. I just can't. I'm just assuming. I'm just gonna make assumptions.
Oh, no. I do not have that.
Again, I think these people are like older. I think they're older. I would imagine people trying to use this as like their method of like I think they would be older.
So, how do I pay and how do I get it?
Cash App?
Okay, can
Not even like crypto. I thought most like illegal transactions were crypto based. By the way, crypto has to be one of the worst things to have come about. Like, doesn't it just isn't decentralized money purely just like for illegal things? Like you made stocks again, but more erratic, which is cool. It's gambling. It's fucking gambling. Like that's fine. I don't really care about that. If you want to gamble, you can fucking waste your money. I don't care. But it's like, what about decentralized money makes you think anything legal is gonna happen with it?
I see proof before I purchase?
How would you like to see proof?
An image of her?
I cannot send a photo on here, and I will have it delivered.
You can send photos on here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have no way to send you proof.
Why can't you send an image?
I have no way to.
I do think it. Again, I do think these are people trying to scam pedophiles. Which. Chaotic neutral? You know? Chaotic neutral?
Hi, I am interested. How does payment work in shipment?
Pay on here, and shipping will be sent to your email.
Do you have proof of this item?
Yes.
Can I have a picture then?
Yeah, I do think a lot of these are fake. I do think a lot of these are fake.
At this point, I was getting ready to call this off. Because so far, all of the sellers I talked to couldn't show me any proof.
They probably think you're a fucking FBI agent. Like, they probably think, bro. Anybody, they probably are not just gonna like just say to anybody who says they're interested that they're like selling children. Like, bro, I feel like you could be a little bit more tactful with this. I don't know.
children's existing. It seemed as if these people were just trying to collect a payment from Predator's stupidity. But I don't know what Predator would be stupid enough to pay $7,000 for a product they can't verify. So, there could very well be kids behind these listings, and if there are, they're probably already getting abused whether they get sold on Vinted or not. Because if we take a look back at the first guy's listing, he tells us directly that the child is used to it. And even if this is a scam, it's still wrong on
1 year? Oh wait, I'm assuming it's this. I'm assuming it's this. Yo, this video making me sad as fuck. This hurts.
It's still wrong on so many levels. Making money off the idea of trafficking alone is not okay, and it just makes this problem worse. So I went ahead and tried to purchase what this guy was selling, and I sent him a link to my Cash App account so that he could request the money he needed. And I don't know what happened, guys, but after he clicked my link, I guess he just thought it was a good idea to give me his IP address. Don't click on random links, guys. And you
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Holy fucking like, damn.
using this IP address, he actually gave me full permission to geolocate him to this exact coordinate. With this information, I was able to hand off what I had to the correct
Yeah, we should make Rainbolt do pixelated GeoGuessr.
law enforcement, and hopefully this guy gets justice whether he's trying to scam or not. Oh yeah, and the second guy completely ghosted me after asking for proof, so I couldn't really get anything out of him, and it was most likely just a scam. Luckily, so far, I've not been able to identify any real children behind these listings, and it seems like all is well. But I had to try at least one more time.
I feel like you should have tried all the ones that you found, just like in case.
I'm super interested. How do I pay and how does shipment work?
I have Venmo, and I go into a place nearby, scan the code, and ship it once the payment's done.
Is it used?
No, sir.
Do I need to pay an extra shipping fee?
No, sir. It's just 2K on the dot. Do you have Venmo?
I
Or
feel like
can
you'd
bring
be
it
able to track this shit through Venmo, right? I'm not gonna open Venmo, but still.
to you.
Yeah, but could you send pictures of proof?
Of course. I don't think I could send photos here though, lol. Do you have another app, like, to text on?
I have Session or Teleguard.
The fuck is Teleguard? Did you spell guard wrong? What the fuck is Teleguard? Bro, the shard of fucking Telegram just like, bro, it pisses me off that these fucking exist. It's just it's literally Telegram. Again, with AI generated advertising apparently. Okay, just another fucking thing on my fucking list to be like, yeah, if you have this, I don't fucking trust you, bro.
Yeah, give me your session. Hey.
Why did you give this one a female voice?
Yes. Can you send image of proof?
Yes, sir. Here you go.
Holy sh!
It's a child.
There are real.
Over Venmo? Like, if anything, the one with Venmo is the one where it's like, why the fuck would it be on Venmo? Again, I'm surprised nobody's asked for, like, crypto.
Kids behind this.
Did you report them?
And I reverse image searched the out of these photos, and nothing
Why did you blur this child's face but not, like, any of the other child's?
came back. Meaning,
Yo, I'm gonna, yo, blur all these, like, editing. Let me do that.
this is real. How did you get it?
It's my child, love. Here's
Execute them. Deadass. By the balls. By the balls. Deadass. Hung in the streets by their fucking balls, bro. Holy fuck. Bro, this is an evil fucking person outside of, like... Bro, this transcends how evil I originally thought they were. Fucking hell. Okay.
This is no longer speculation of child trafficking, because this is a real
Is that
kid.
them? Like, is that the
But
image
not
they
only
sent?
is this a real kid? The mom is the one in on it, and she only wants $2,000.
The
I was
price is what you're complaining, bro. I feel like there's other things you could have said there besides. And what a steal! Like fucking.
Telling you about this like child that I found, and like their mom is trying to like her, and she's like 2 months old, or that's what the listing said. The listing said that she was like 2 months old, and I wanted to hear your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that, and it's pretty terrible because at that age, the amount of that does to a child, I mean, it's like the anatomy just does not work.
Okay, I did not need to. I did not. I did not need you to describe why that wouldn't work. I did. I thought you meant mentally. I did not need a description on why that wouldn't work.
And if they do survive, it pretty much destroys their. So they'll never be able to have kids of their own. And that's if they get the help they need right away from a medical professional to stop the internal that it causes. It's just a terrible, terrible
Okay,
way.
okay, yeah. Viewer discretion advised. Viewer discretion advised.
It just doesn't work at that age. The anatomy does not work. It is possible that they do survive, just depending on how quickly they can get medical attention.
I'm going to put another one of those.
Okay, as a
at
mom,
the beginning of this and a
that you
time
want
skip
to
stamp.
say to that mom?
I don't think it's a mom. I don't think it's a mom. My mom doesn't do that to a child. I don't know what you would call that person.
With knowing this information, it makes this situation all the sadder.
Okay, yeah. Just time skip to there. Fuck.
With knowing this information,
I don't want to hear that
it
shit.
makes this situation all the sadder. Because this mom is pretty much willing to disregard human life and risk further charges than just abuse of a child. All for only $2,000. But the thing about this is that I'm not really surprised. You see, most child abuse in today's world is often by the parents, because as sick as it is to say this, it's easier to take advantage of a child that's yours than someone else's. And a lot of internal child abuse goes unreported.
So everything about a child's family reflects on the child. Their family is the first thing they know and the space they grow into. Child abuse in the family really blurs the lines of family relationships. I think that's really hard to grow out of when it's the only thing you know. When the abuse starts when a child is still young, they think it's normal. But children grow to respect their parents and even to not question them at all. The first things a child learns is from their parents, and children most likely believe what they've been taught their own parents. That's why a lot of the abuse in families goes unreported. And the other option for most children, if their parents do get charged and taken away, is to go live with a relative that they might not know at all or be given to foster families, which can feel really scary to a child. The foster system has its own problems, and foster families can be just as bad. It's so important for intrafamilial child abuse to be caught and stopped early. A victim who's already been hurt by their own family might go on to abuse other children as well, still not knowing or understanding how wrong it really is. The victim might let other adults outside of their family continue the abuse since they have learned to accept being even when it feels wrong. In the early years, rewires a child's brain. The victim can become hypersexual and put themselves into spaces and situations where they're even more vulnerable to being taken advantage of. It's a really horrible cycle and one that's hard to stop when it's already engraved in the child's mind that there's nothing wrong with abuse has many long-term effects. Victims are more vulnerable to mental health issues and struggles with building and keeping healthy relationships or accepting love.
Yo, I'm dead ass about to cry.
So, do you think it's more common for like abuse to happen internally within families, or do you think it's more of like a stranger danger problem?
I think it's a lot more common in families or like relatives, not maybe close family, but you have more access to that child. The child already trusts you, and it's easier to get them to be alone with you when you already know them or their parents, so they trust you, and the predator just has more access to that. So yeah, I think it's way more likely for the abuse to be for a child to be abused by someone they already know.
Knowing that this kind of behavior is being enabled by Vinted and actually identifying a real victim of trafficking, I was nowhere close to being done with this person. Because I do have one more reason to believe this listing is real. Because what I didn't mention is that this person was almost immediately willing to talk on another platform other than Vinted, called Session. And if you don't know what Session is, it's pretty much an app like Telegram that offers fully encrypted chats, making it pretty much anonymous. I'm sure you can see why this is concerning.
Yeah, that should be illegal. I hate to say it. I hate to say it. Cause it's really like kind of annoying that anything and everything can be monitored. But it should deadass be illegal to have like fully anonymous messaging platforms. That shouldn't be something that's able to exist, unfortunately. And bro, it's a we can't have nice things type thing versus like it is literally just a fucking course we can't have nice things. But like holy fuck. Cuz that's the only like one of the only things they've ever been used for. And it's just like fucking awful.
Because throughout my experience dealing with situations like this, if a person is using one of these apps, it's likely that they are up to no good in the first place. Luckily, after talking to them further, we agreed to use Venmo as payment, so I sent them a link to my Venmo account. And just like last time for some reason, this person just decided to give me their IP address and geolocate them. I know, it's crazy guys, people are pretty stupid. But this person was pretty stupid in particular, because they used their real name for their session.
Yeah, Venmo again. Venmo has your shit, bro. Like you have to put a bank or like a card or something on Venmo for you to put money on it. Like yeah, you can receive money, I guess, if you like download the app and verify your identity. So it's like wait, why would you ever use Venmo for this?
And Venmo account. And after matching up the picture they sent me to the location I had of them, I was once again able to report this to the proper authorities. And hopefully save the life of
Hopefully they're in Florida. I'm just saying, death penalty exists in Florida for pedophiles.
child. But there is still one unanswered question. How are people getting away with purchasing this stuff and not getting caught? Like I said, traffickers are very careful people, and if someone were to genuinely buy a child through Vinted, it would be easily traceable. But here's my take on it. I don't think these listings are necessarily intended for people to purchase. I think it's an advertisement. A lot of these sellers I talked to wanted their transactions to be done outside of the app, and shipping was going to be handled by them, not a carrier. These sellers are aware that any purchase through Vinted can be traced. In fact, a lot of these listings advertising children, sellers specifically state to not purchase the listing itself. So we've confirmed that there are in fact real children behind this vintage trafficking ring, and there are genuine sellers on this app despite there being a lot of scams. And even if my investigation led to there only being scams, this still does not make it right. Human trafficking is an evil industry that profits off the suffering and abuse of children. This problem has been a thing on Vinted before it even started getting traction online. But once it started getting noticed, people immediately started to debunk and dismiss what was happening so quick. And whether you think the situation is real or not, there are still other problems deeply rooted within. Whether it be the terrible moderation, or the predators that are lingering on the app, seeking out children.
Again, this is one of the more like... Do they just have it open, constantly looking for like... What?
Or the few people that are actually trying to actively traffic children. What we uncovered today is something we cannot allow ourselves as a society to desensitize and dismiss so easily.
It's gonna... If I swear to God, if he hits the thank you again to Roblox Knockoff for sponsoring our...
Open your eyes.
Yo, stop with this fucking... Damn, gay ass eyes, bro. What the fuck? Bro, stop with this fucking, like... Stop with what is this ARG horror, bro? Fuck off. Like, bro, what the fuck? Stop. Stop.
Because the children are our future. And they are one of the few innocent things on this planet that deserve the most. Use your voice. Speak out against things like this. Because the second we stop caring...
Oh, yeah. Okay. Real quick. Unrelated to this, but related to the trafficking thing. If you go to this website called Jmail, you can see a lot of the shit that's been released from the Epstein case. A lot of emails. There's actually like shit like not children, but like he was freaky anyway. So like there's actually like images and shit. But like it's all in Google format so you can just kind of see whatever the fuck from his email address, from his videos, and like just shit that's been released from the. It's all very high effort, actually. Like anything that looks like it should be able to work works. So, check that out, bro. Just if you were curious, don't ever forget, or else people will go without justice, and eventually shit like this will happen again. So,
Accountability disappears. Whether it's trafficking, exploitation, or predators hiding in plain sight, the only way these problems continue is when everyone else decides they're someone else's responsibility.
Is that it? Yeah, okay. Yo, this was like one of the worst things I've seen in a while, bro. This was one of the like actually worst things I've seen in a fucking long like, bro, outside of like fucking gore, I don't know. Like this was genuinely like fuck. It's a good video. It's a very important video.